Hello and welcome back to my ASMR channel. I've posted here before, um, but this is my first time being on camera myself, so nice to meet you. I know that I posted for a few months and then I was gone, but honestly, there's just been so much that's been going on, and I just wanted to be back, so I'm sorry if the audio isn't great. I had to change the setup. I'm still trying to figure out what's going to be the best moving forward, like the best sound moving forward. So I hope this isn't too bad. If it is, I'm sorry. I will keep trying and I will keep learning. But I don't want to take too long. I don't want to ramble. I can go into a whole nother video about what was going on. But anyways, I just thought that I would start by getting caught up on Project Pan. And I have still been doing Project Pan all of these months. I just haven't been recording it or keeping track of the weights for every single month. But I know that the last one I posted was the March update. I actually filmed the April one and then I just never edited it. Did it? I never posted it. And I don't think it makes sense to post it now because it's been so long. So I figured I'll just do a catch up. Start by showing you everything that I have rolled into and out of the project since my last update that was posted, and then just kind of give you an overview of what it is now, or yeah, I think that's the word, an overview of what it is now, and hopefully that works to get everyone caught up, and that way we can post normal updates. But anyways, I'll just go ahead and get started. So in March, we were working on these four that I emptied. So first one was the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio Blur and Illuminate Primer. That was done in March. Then I also finished the first telescopic mascara that was in my inventory. That was also in March. The Maybelline Eraser Treatment Foundation. I want to say that was March. Yeah, that should have been March. And the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. I'm not going to spend too much time on all of these because I don't want it to go on a really long time. I have several months to catch up on because it is now November. And not that I have had super crazy amount of empties, but I still don't want to take too long. But anyways, these were the ones that I emptied in March, right? So I'm just going to double check. Primer, telescopic mascara, age rewind foundation, and the e.l.f. setting spray. Yeah, that's everything in March. Next month. Okay, so in April, I finished the Urban Decay White Decay eyeshadow, which I don't have because it was depotted already and I already reused that pan, but I'll try to insert a picture of what it looked like. Then I have the Vaseline Rosy Lips Therapy and the ColourPop Luxe Gloss. So I want to say that it was these two that I finished. I can't remember if it was the purple one or the pink one that I was working on during that month because I have two Luxe glosses in my empties bag, so hopefully this is the right one. I think it was, but I did finish that in April. So now to May. So in May, I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products. That sounds like a lot. Okay. So first thing I finished was, I hope I grabbed all the right ones. First thing I finished was the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I'm going to put it back in the box. I'm not going to take it out, but it is empty. Then I have the Fit Me Concealer. So that's an empty. And the e.l.f. Powder Blush. I don't have that one since that one was also depotted, and I also reused that pan, but I'll try to insert a picture so you know what it looked like. The Kat Von D Mascara, empty. The NYX Setting Spray, also an empty. And finally, the Bath and Body Works Champagne Apple and Honey Fine Fragrance Mist. So all of these were in, I already forgot what month. May. All of these were in May. So next month. Let's keep moving. So June and July I tracked together, and that is because this is the month I was moving back to my home state, so like across the country again. And I didn't finish too much. I was moving, so I wasn't wearing too much makeup, but I did finish 5 products, and I do not have all 5 to show you. So in those 2 months, I finished, I finished the remainder of the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, matte and poreless, if you want to know which one. A Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and the ColourPop So Juicy lip gloss. It's a plumping lip gloss from the Y2K collection. I forgot what the name of it is. Bonus track. I don't like these. I wouldn't recommend getting these, at least not the ones with glitter. I have like a pink one that seems to be like a little bit more tolerable. No, it doesn't have glitter, but I'm just letting you know, I'm not in love with those. But I did also finish, but don't have anymore, the Urban Decay Verve and the pink one of these. So these I got at Costco in a 3-pack. The purple one I gave to my coworkers before I moved. The pink one I finished, but then because the spray bottle broke on one of the sprays, they emptied it into the pink bottle, so I gave them the bottle. So I don't have that anymore, but I did finish it. And then we will move on to August. Okay, and August was not that promising. I only have 2 of these. And that is my e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in the Contour Bare and Light shade, and my ColourPop lip liner that I cannot tell you the name of because it is nowhere to be found. I'm sure I can find out what the name of it was, and then I'll try to like put that on the screen somewhere. But that was August. Then in September, I had 2 empties. Oh, okay, that's why I was like, I only see one here. One of them was, again, a depotted product. It was like a Franken contour. And then I used all of that up. I cleaned the pan, and then I made a new Franken contour in that same pan. But as far as like products go, I finished this e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. So that was a really nice scent. But it says dew, so I think in the future I would just get the regular Jelly Grip, e.l.f. Jelly Grip. I want to say it's called. I don't remember. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But let's keep going. Alright, and last month was October, so these are the last, this is like the last month of empties that I have to go over. And last month I finished 3 different products. So I finished this Bath & Body Works Dahlia Body Spray and the Bath & Body Works Strawberry Pound Cake Lip Gloss. And oops, there you go. And this second telescopic mascara. I was actually like just trying to get the last of it out just to make sure there wasn't anything else. There's like barely enough to put anything on my lower lashes, so I'm gonna count it an empty because there's not enough for me to use it as like a normal mascara like up here. So I don't really see the point in using it anymore because I have to use like 10 coats to get anything on my lashes. So I'm gonna count that as an empty. And now to get you caught up on what is in the project currently. So we have this Ulta Poreless Primer. I'm almost done with it. I don't even remember when I brought this into the project. I know it's in here, but I don't want to like spend too much time looking for it. I'm like killing time. I guess I can peek. Let's see. Okay, looks like June was the first month I started tracking it. Then I have the NYX Bare With Me concealer. I feel like I've rolled this one in and out several times, and I just can't get myself to use it. But that's kind of what it's looking like now. I hope you can see that. Yeah, I was like kind of trying to track it last month, and then I barely got any use on it. I think I'm doing a little bit better this month, though, so far. We'll see. Then I have the e.l.f. blush wand still. Still a lot of product in here. Honestly, I can feel that we're making progress because I had to like squeeze down a hair today, around there, but I'm definitely not going to finish this before the end of the year. I would be shocked because it is November. It is November 6th. I'm not finishing that. Okay, and this is definitely new. I know this is new to the project because I just brought this in. What did I say? Like 2 months ago? The She Glam contour. This is in soft tan. It is a Sun Sculpt liquid contour. So that is in the project. Trying to finish that. And I have a new Franken contour, so I will pull that out so I can show you. And actually, I'll just show you the whole pan, or the whole palette, I guess, because it has other products in here that we're tracking. So this is the new Franken contour. I just repressed that, so it would be nice for the video. Then I have the Flower blush that I'm working on. I just hit pan on this last month. So after all these years, I finally have pan on it. Here is the highlighter. That is the ColourPop Vanilla Bean highlighter. I think it definitely does look bigger than the last time that it was on here, but I've also been really using this highlighter, and that's from the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette. It's repotted, so that's not the original container. And then as far as like eyeshadows go, I am currently tracking uses on this one. This is a ColourPop shade from the Stone Cold Fox palette, and this is Caving In. I have labeled it. So I'm currently tracking uses on that one, trying to finish it up, but I don't think there's very much product in there, so hopefully you can see that. But that's part of the project. Then, let me see, I went over the contour, the blush, the highlighter. I already have 2 empties for this month, but I think I will keep those to myself. And I won't let you know what they are, but I'll just mention them next month and just let you know that they were in this month, but that I finished them. That way I can like roll something in right after, if that makes any sense. But now that I have finished this L'Oreal mascara, I have been working on this Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. I just opened this and tried it for the first time a few days ago, and I'll be honest, the one is really skinny, but I don't love it. It doesn't really hold a curl. I'm wearing it now, and it doesn't hold the curl at all. It looks like my eyelashes went flat again, and they don't normally look like that. They don't normally look that bad. So definitely want to use that one up and get rid of it now that I know that it's not flattering. Next, I have my Sugar Bunny lip scrub. This one, I think I'm very close to finishing it, and I'm hoping that it will be done before the end of the month. But it should definitely be done before the end of the year. I do see that happening. Next is my EOS chapstick, which I forgot to grab. That one is in my gym bag. So if anything, I'll try to like insert a picture of it, and then that way you can kind of see like how far or like how much I have left. But keep in mind that that is one that melted sideways, and then I had to like re-melt it. So I'm not sure if the amount of product that actually sticks out is really accurate. But I think it's a good idea, like a good gauge of how much I'm using anyways. So I'll just insert a picture of that. And then I have my ColourPop lip stain that is still in the project. And here's where it is now. I want to say this is, okay, this little mark up here is June. I think in March we were like up here, and this was June, and now we're like really close to the bottom. I don't know if you can see, we're like right here. So I'm hoping we can finish this before the end of the year. I definitely decided that with this one, it's all sinking down anyways. Once I cannot get any more product out, I will not be taking the stopper out. I will not be digging for it. I'm gonna call it done. Because I've had this for long enough. You need so little in order to use it up. I'm not doing that. So we're gonna call that one done once it's not coming off the brush anymore. Which I'm not even sure if it's gonna be done by the end of the year. Okay, then I have the Too Faced mini gloss. That is this one, and I think I'm almost done with that one as well. Hopefully you can see that. But I use this one when like getting ready, so I think that should be done by the end of the year. And last the one I actually showed earlier is the Nutria's Body Mist in Cocoa Mist. Oh, Cocoa Bliss. Anyways, in Cocoa Bliss. Yeah, I just rolled this one in at the end of last month, I'm gonna say. About halfway through the month, actually, because I just finished this one last month. I forgot about that. But yeah, now I'm trying to finish this one and get this one out of the collection as well. This is not my favorite. I think it was supposed to be a dupe for Sol de Janeiro, but it just doesn't smell the same or quite right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. But I would rather use it up than waste it. So I'm just wearing this one to work. Only thing is now, I actually work with one of my friends from high school, and he has a very sensitive nose. So I definitely don't want to like offend his nose, so I don't spray as much as I used to, especially because we work in like a very small office now instead of like before I was working in a very large office where we were all like very spread apart and spent like all day running around. So we were basically never next to each other. Now I work like just a couple feet away, like all day long. So I don't want to be offensive to anyone's nose. So I'm using it a lot less generously, I guess, compared to how I was using it before. But anyways, I just wanted to get a quick update out there. Moving forward, they will be less chaotic, I promise. I just know that this is like a lot to catch up on, and I just didn't want to spend too much time going crazy on it. I also will show you my Pan That palette, but I think moving forward, I might make that its own video along with like the eyeshadows that I'm trying to pan, but I'll show you right now. And this should look different because I have repressed, I think, 2 of the shades, and I've frankened one into there. Or actually, I'm not even sure if I finished. Let me see. I honestly don't know what it looked like in March. I should have looked at a picture. I forgot. But this is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see I have repressed this one and repressed this one, and then created a franken in here of a little bit of this and then like a gray shade so that I could put that in my brows. I just kind of wanted to utilize the empty space somehow. I'm sorry if you hear cars. There's a car meet nearby. And I actually like cars. But I decided not to go to this one so that I could film this. But anyways, I'm hoping that you can see all the pans. I have 1, 2, 3. I had one in here before I repressed it. 4, 5. This one's gone. 6. And then I guess this was actually 1, but 7. Before I repressed this one as well. This one, because I'm not sure what was in there before, or during my last update, this one had like a white shadow, and now it doesn't. I finished that up. I've really been focusing on this shade, although I recently switched my focus to the shade for my all over setting shade, and I haven't really used this as much, although I am using this one for my, like, to mix with my blush lately, which I like. So I don't really see any significant dips in that one, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to see something soon. Okay, and think that's all I really have to go over. I mean, I think you can see the pans. I'm not really like doing anything crazy as far as like makeup and eyeshadow lately. Because it is like a new job and I'm kind of just more focusing on getting settled in. Than like waking up early, especially because I go to the gym really late at night now. But anyways, yeah, so that's what it looks like. I really do hope this is like good enough angles because like I don't want to like flash and like blind the camera, but that's what it looks like. But anyways, yeah, I also wanted to say I was originally planning on doing like a plan to pan update because I posted my plan to pan for 2025 and then I wanted to do like quarterly updates. I did not get the chance to even film those. So what I've decided is I'm just gonna wait until next month, probably like midway through December, do a plan to pan update and then immediately follow that up with a plan to pan for 2026, which I think I'm going to do a little bit differently because for 2025 I don't think I included any like body sprays, hair products, body products, skincare or anything like that. And I think that I do want to include some for 2026. For some reason I really want to get like the goal to 100 products, even though I know that realistically I likely won't get there. I just want to have like an even number goal. Because I think this past year I had like 78 and I was like, why would I do that? Like that's such a random number. Like why couldn't I even it out? I don't know. But I'll go over that. I'll try to post more like on time. I know this time I'm posting like a project pan update technically 6 months after the month started, or 6 days after the month started. But I'll try to like post them earlier in the future, or like at least record them earlier, so they're closer and to the date. And I think that's all I wanted to say. Oh, I did have some videos that I recorded before I moved, and then I never edited them either and posted them, and I actually kind of think they're not really relevant as much anymore, in the way that it was like inventory videos, eyeshadow palette collection video, and I have since then changed what's in my collection as far as like I gave some things away to my friends, my coworkers before I moved. I gave a few things to my mom, my sister after I moved. I'm overall just trying to like shrink my collection, but of course I don't want anything to go to waste, so I'm not throwing anything away that hasn't like spoiled or gone bad, I guess, or expired. There we go, that's the word. But I don't really think it's relevant to post the inventory videos I had before since it's different now. So I do plan on re-recording those sometime soon. Since it is close to the end of the year, I am thinking I will do it after the end of the year in case I put any like beauty products on my wish list. If I do put any beauty products on my wish list though, it is likely going to be just like things that I know I can use, like the Maybelline Fit Me powders. I've already gone through 2 this year. I think I'm about to go through another one, stuff like that. And then immersion sunscreen. I might as well just do that kind of thing if I ask anyone, or if I put that on my wish list if anyone asks for it. But I really can't think of anything else to say. I am new to like being on camera, so like sorry I'm a little awkward. Sorry the audio doesn't sound good. Like I said, it's a completely new setup. I'm not able to use the setup that I had before. Because of the phone I have now, it's just not compatible with what I had with the microphone, so I just hope it doesn't sound bad. I'm going to edit this and see how it sounds. And if you do have any recommendations, like as far as sound wise, lighting wise, anything, just let me know and I'll keep it in mind. If there's any recommendations you have as far as like programs, if anyone knows what what to do on here with connecting the mic to the laptop, let me know. But if not, obviously that's okay. I just thought I'd put it out there. And yeah, hopefully I got everything. If not, I might just put it in the description box. And oh, I guess one more thing. I'm sorry, this is so like everywhere. I just like really want to make sure I get everything. Let me know what you think. I really like this neutral lighting when I'm going to be doing like inventory and like makeup videos, just so you can see like the true colors of the products. But tell me what you think about the cool tone lighting. To me, this makes me think of Twilight. You know, I'm not going to sing the song, but we all know the song. And the warm tone lighting, I actually think this one is nice. Like, it's really like cozy looking. But of course, I feel like this would make products look like they're like slightly different colors. So that's why I kind of want to stick to the neutral lighting if we're talking about makeup. But I'm just curious what you guys think. If you guys have a preference, let me know. If you really don't mind that the products might look a little bit different, that's fine. I can use a warm tone lighting. But if it seems like no one agrees, then I'll just kind of do what seems best for the video. I'm really trying to think and make sure there's nothing else because I feel like I keep doing that. I keep going. I think I'm done. I really can't think of anything now. If you have any suggestions, comments, even like video suggestions, let me know. And if you're still here after the several months that I was away, thank you. Thank you for being patient. And yeah, I hope to be like fully back and posting consistently. I'm excited to be posting, so I hope I get to edit this and post it relatively soon, and I hope it sounds good, or you don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess re-record it. But anyways, thank you so much, and I hope that you have a very, very good night. And I'll see you soon.